Hello people, or my sometimes Venus, it's me, Cloud Penguin. And today I have a special little video for today. It is a top 10 zombie maps, top 10 personal zombie maps that I love the most. And throughout the years, from World at War to now, being Ghost, everyone has always personally, or at least in my opinion, all my friends, like Treyarch games, besides the other name, Joel, like Treyarch games a little bit more just for the fact of zombies. And zombies has been one of the main points for even playing Call of Duty, and it's kept me going for so long playing the game at all. And throughout Black Ops 2, whenever I get mad at multiplayer, I just play a few games of zombies, relax, maybe some Transit, Mob of the Dead, Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins, all those, Durries, all those maps. And it's always been a way to relax after you've been getting angry at all the bullshit that's in multiplayer. So, this is my top 10 list of zombie maps that I think, personal favorite top 10 list of zombie maps that are my favorite in the series so far. And obviously, if Black Ops 3 comes out with zombies, it's gonna change. I might have an updated version when Black Ops 3 comes out. But anyways, let's get right into the top 10. Let's start off this top 10 list with not even one of, the very first zombie map ever created. Nocturne Tone. Yes, Nocturne Tone was a after-campaign little extra that Treyarch added until they made a patch where everyone could get Nocturne Tone without having to beat the game. Personally, I got it thanks to the help of Joel, because he helped me beat the campaign, because I was literally inept at playing Call of Duty back then. I could barely hold a controller the right way. I was really bad. If you would have seen me then, ugh, scares me. But yes, let's get back to the map. Nocturne Tone is a simple, easy, fun map that's just great to have with at least two or more people to play with. You can, the areas that you spawn are great. In Black Ops 1 you get Mule Kick, which I guess isn't really, and the Thunder Gun, which I guess isn't really needed, but, I mean, you know, I'd rather have, like, Quick Revive or something in that map. But that brings me to another point in Nocturne Tone. I like the fact that there are no perks. Perks make the game easy. Everyone knows already. Juggernaut, Quick Revive, PhD, Deadshot Daiquiri, all those things make the game easier for us. But Nocturne Tone, if you're not playing on PC with mods, is in my opinion, the purest form of zombies that they've made so far. No perks, just yourself, your friends, skills, and lots of guns. And that place in the top of the map, with the grenades next to it, that is literally one of my favorite places to camp. And when I first started playing zombies, I would always go up there with friends, and we'd always made it to about like 13 or 14, but one time we made it to 20, and I blew my shit. I freaked out. I was so happy we made it to round 20. Like, it just, when I found out about Nazi zombie mode in World at War when I first got my Xbox, I played that literally all summer. That I would come home, like from wherever I was, I'd play zombies until 3 o'clock in the morning, go to bed, and then do the same thing over and over again for the next 3 months of summer. And even after summer, when I found out about map packs, holy shit, when I found out Durries, Shi No Numa, because they were all already out, because I'm pretty sure Modern Warfare 2 was already out. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was already out, and Black Ops 1 was getting close to coming out when I started really getting into zombies. But yeah, Nocturne Tone is just a really fun, simple, enjoyable map to play with friends or solo. It's just a blast to play. It's, like I said, in my opinion, the purest form of zombies that they have so far. So let's get on to number 9. So, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but my personal number 9 is ShangriLa. And I know, everyone says, oh, ShangriLa is one of the worst maps in Black Ops 1, it's not even considered a map, blah 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 blah. People didn't like ShangriLa that much for reasons I don't know. But I personally love it so much because of 3 particular reasons. One reason is the setting. The setting is some sort of oasis in the Himalayas, and that just has like an awesome ring to it, that just, and it's just fun, it's exciting, it's kind of cramped, but I like kind of cramped spaces, and I like how it's kind of always really close together with you. There's like barely any places to train. You have to be a good zombie player to train anywhere in that map. And another reason I like the map is the theories that they have for the map, such as, it's on Mars! Because, if you guys didn't know, Mars is one of my favorite planets in the solar system. I know, screw Earth, I want to live on Mars. But yeah, Mars is definitely one of my favorite, ShangriLa is one of my favorite maps in Zombies for the fact that it's on Mars, because we don't know if it's on Mars fully, but there was this developer, Airquisitions, leak on Twitter before Black Ops 2 came out, talking about the biggest secret in Zombies, and the zombie community went crazy over that, like, oh my god, it's on Mars, because, I mean, that'd be cool, though, because Mars is a pretty cool planet. But yeah, and one of the other reasons I really like ShangriLa, and it even made my top 10 list, is the Baby Maker. Easily one of my favorite wonder weapons in Call of Duty Zombies at all. It's fun to just see the zombies turn into little itty bitty midget zombies and kick them all around. It's just, I don't know, I love it. And I love seeing a little flame zombie being a little midget. It's hilarious. And the wind, can you turn the wind zombie? I can't remember, but I know you can turn the flame zombie, but I don't know about the wind zombie, probably. But yeah, it's just a really fun map. The setting's cool. The wonder weapon's amazing in my opinion. And yeah, I I actually, when I'm getting this gameplay for this map, I was gonna get however long the commentary was and record that and just get it done. But I actually ended up playing till about round, like, I think 20 or 21 on this map. So that should tell you something, the fact that I stayed on this. But yeah, let's get on to number 8. So, jumping in on number 8 spot in my top 10 list is Nuketown Zombies. Now, Nuketown Zombies pretty much was one of the main reasons why I even stuck to zombies in Black Ops 2, and I'm so glad I did. Because Transit, as everyone probably knows, was also a really hated map, and just a really bad map in general because of denizens and the huge map and the annoying pack-a-punch, and just no one really enjoyed Transit, and a lot of people played Town, but that obviously got boring fast. So, when the people who could play Nuketown Zombies until December when they released it to the public, it was so good. Like, the map is Nuketown Zombies is such a great map for Black Ops 2 because it's nice. It's obviously an awesome setting because you're in the old multiplayer map that I'm sure a lot of us spent tons of hours in just because Nuketown was like the only map people chose in Black Ops 1 for a while, and those Nuketown only double XP weekends were freaking amazing, just like they had in Black Ops 2. But Nuketown Zombies felt so much like Black Ops 1 that, like, besides the fact that it was a new engine, new game, all that stuff, it felt so much like Black Ops 1 because it really made you feel at home with the yellow eyes and only the 4 original perks, which also made it feel great. And the only really difference was that it was on Nuketown, and then the zombies obviously looked different, and the, what's it called, and the new weapons. And another thing I really enjoy about that map is the fact that they made it go blue eyes after 25, which is supposedly, or when the moon Easter egg finished, which I think was a great little Easter egg addition to Nuketown Zombies if you can make it to around 25, which most people should be able to. But yeah, I just think that was a great addition to Nuketown Zombies, just for the fact that you got to see your changes happen in like practically real time in a different game, in a brand new game. Like, if you did the Easter egg and you saw that, I would be freaking screaming and yelling like, I did that! I turned the zombies blue! But yeah, because if you were playing the trick talking for that Easter egg. But yeah, you got to see you got to see what you did. You got to see what you did, and you got to see what you changed in the world of zombies right in front of your eyes, which I think was a great idea. So yeah, I really enjoyed Nuketown Zombies. It's a fun game. It's a fun map, and I really enjoyed playing it again after this long of not like playing it. It was really fun. So yeah, let's get on to number 7. Alright, topping in number 7 is Shi No Numa. Shi No Numa is a World at War style map. It's a World at War map, but it was also in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1, excuse me. Wish it was in Black Ops 2, that'd be awesome. But Shi No Numa added a bunch of things to zombies that have sticked into zombies for pretty much all of the games. Like, every single game has had one of the things from Shi No Numa in it. Shi No Numa added dogs, which was amazing because it's first of all, free round for max ammo and to run around and get ammo or get stuff if you need it. Like, if you want to pack a bunch in a dog round, you usually do, and have another person kill the dogs, which is cool. And also a free max ammo every round, which is something we really needed, especially if you're going for high round games. And speaking of high round games, Shi No Numa has the glitch on World at War where the zombies go back to level 1 health at like around, I don't know, I think it's like 500 or something. But so it was also one of the best maps to go for high round things, and especially with the amazing training spots that map had. Like, everywhere practically was a training spot, and I don't think there are any camping spots though, which kind of sucks. I don't know, leave in the comment section below if you know. But another thing it added, or another thing Shi No Numa has that I really enjoy, is the Japanese-style setting camp area, and the introduction to our 4 main people who have stuck with us up until Black Ops 1. Tank, Nikolai, Richtofen, and Takio, the main man Takio. But yeah, this map was the introduction to our 4 main characters, which is probably one of the most important things in Zombies, because that started the story off and really led us in the direction of blowing up the Earth and Black Ops 2 and everything up to that. Everything. So it's really cool because you can literally see the, no pun intended, origins of our characters in Shi No Numa and how they first started off and became what they are today, which are living zombie legends that everyone loves. But yeah, so I really enjoy this map. It's a fun map to play with friends or solo. I got to around 23 solo on it a while ago, but that was just me playing casual. But yeah, so let's go on to number 6. Alright, number 6 on my list is literally, I feel like it deserves a spot most of all, just because it was one of the greatest maps and map pack releases ever. Number 6 is Moon. Moon. That map pack, the trailers, the excitement, the hype, the live streams that everyone had about the theories about Moon and stuff, the Area 51, blowing up the Earth and the Easter egg, literally, practically so far, the ending to our 4 OG characters. Just everything about that map just smells awesome. That map is amazing. It's got zero gravity because everyone knew the zombies was gonna go to the moon. I mean, you can't just not go to the moon. And the way to end off Black Ops 1 by going to the moon and blowing up the Earth for Black Ops 2 was just such a great idea in my opinion. And a great way to get people hyped for the next zombie map to come out, which was Transit, which wasn't as hyped as we thought it would be. It wasn't as fun as we thought it would be, but still really fun. Moon had another one of my favorite wonder weapons, the microwave gun. I can't remember the exact name right now, I'm blowing a blank. But it was zap cannon / microwave gun, where you could turn it into 2 pistol zap cannons or 1 giant microwave gun, which was kind of cool because it was like having first of all, it was like having 2 Wonder Waffles in your hands, and then another time it was like having I don't know, like a thunder gun, like a thunder gun, I guess, because like that's pretty much what it was like. It was like having a thunder gun and a Wonder Waffle in the same thing, except the thunder gun didn't blow them away. It kind of just turned them into big puffy marshmallows of zombiness and till they blew up. But the setting was obviously amazing because it was on the freaking moon. Like you can't get any better than that. The moon, like seriously, I don't know how many times I have to keep saying that until you get it. The moon. But yeah. Setting was great. It was a good ending to our OG4 characters, as far as we know it's an ending, hopefully Black Ops 3, but it was a good ending to our OG characters, and I really just overall enjoyed that map, even though it was really hard to even get anywhere in that map. But anyways, let's move on to number 5. Alright, for my number 5 spot, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to agree with me on this, but a lot of people are going to agree with me on this, but Durries. Durries was the original just fun co-op map to play with friends, and you could stay for hours playing Durries just with the catwalk and the Wonder Waffle and the Pack-a-Punch. That was the introduction to the Pack-a-Punch, one of the greatest additions to zombies, in my opinion, because upgrade your firepower, I mean seriously. And Bouncing Betties was, like, no, they weren't introduced. That was Shi No Numa where they were introduced. But Bouncing Betties were in there, so you could camp on the catwalk with you. The Bowie knife was, I think, introduced, which was a great addition, because, you know, the Bowie knife, one-shot kill, kind of like the Galvan Knuckles, the one-shot kill into around 15 or 16. I can't remember. I need to brush up on my zombie stats. But yeah, it was a really fun, exciting map, and another great way to end off another great way to end off a map pack for a game featuring zombies. And Durries had a great setting because it was in the Giant Factory, which now that kind of name Durries the Giant kind of makes sense now because of the whole giants in Origins. But yeah, I don't know, that kind of does make sense now. But it also is a great way. It's a great map because of the camp spot, and that camp spot, the catwalk, was practically the origin, the place where the Zombie Wolfpack was created. Which I have a video of me saying the first ever for the first time, the Zombie Wolfpack, with with Zefro, who's still in the Zombie Wolfpack, another person who left the Zombie Wolfpack a while ago. But yeah, so that map has just a special place in my heart, just for being the official birthplace of the Zombie Wolfpack. The first time I ever stated it in video that this was a Zombie Wolfpack, and that's just, I don't know, that's just awesome. That the fact that the Zombie Wolfpack is started on such a great map too. And we obviously didn't play it in World at War. We played it in Black Ops 1, so it might not be as good as you guys think it is, but you know, still, I think it's a great map, an awesome map, and go play it. Go play it right now. Alright, number 4 is also the ending to a map pack. It is Origins. Origins was the last map of Black Ops 2, sadly, and it was pretty fun. It was automatically extremely hyped just for the fact that it had our 4 original characters in it, even though they were different to what we actually remember them from. But it was still really cool to see our 4 characters and their actual, no pun intended, origins into zombies and the zombie life and Maxis and Richtofen and all that stuff. And we got to learn the ending, we got to learn the true, air quotations, ending of zombies. But personally, I don't believe that that's the ending. There's got to be something completely different to that. There's a theory going around that that room that we're in is a room from Kino der Toten, where you transport into the thing through the teleport, and you go there, and then you go back to the main place, which might be true, I don't know. But if you see in the Kino der Toten part, it is the windows open and it's all bloody, but in the normal thing, the window's closed, and in the Origins ending, she's closing the window. So I don't know if that really means anything. I saw that theory on the Call of Duty Zombie Reddit, so I don't know if it's really true or not, or if it's a really soundproof theory, or what that could even mean. But I thought it was just kind of a cool little theory to hear and kind of explain to you guys what I think. But yeah, so Origins had a pretty cool setting about World War One and and in northern France in the World War One. But one thing that I hate about that map is the Panzer Soldat. The fact that he can pull you in, flamethrower you, also surrounded by zombies. It's not a Panzer Soldat only round. I mean, he was a lot harder to beat when the game first came out, when the map first came out, obviously, and now he's a lot easier. But still, I hate the Panzer Soldat with a burning passion. If there was any boss zombie that I can get rid of, it'd be the Panzer Soldat in a heartbeat. Hate that guy. But the Origins also added a cool little wonder weapon feature in the staffs, the elemental staffs, which also one of my favorite wonder weapons. I have a lot of favorite wonder weapons, as you can see. But yeah, so the staffs are really cool. Personal favorite ice staff, you guys want to know. But yeah, it's a great map. I really enjoyed playing it, and I haven't been able to fully play it 4-player yet, so I can't really say anything on that, but I bet it's fun then too. So let's get on to number 3. Alright, number 3, also like number 5, Durries, has a special place in my heart just because it was the place that I really learned how to enjoy and love zombies, and pretty much learn all the aspects of training and wonder weapons and teleportation and just everything that I know today about zombies. I attempted and mostly learned, except for the new stuff, in this map. This map is Kino der Toten, and I'm sure a lot of you guys remember Kino der Toten because that was one of the greatest maps in Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 had a bunch of great maps, obviously. It had all those 4 maps, and the original 4. And it also, like every map, it had a single starting map that really got it into things like Nocturne Tone or Transit. But I feel out of all the starting maps that we have, Kino der Toten Kino der Toten was the best starting map ever. It had the Pack-a-Punch, it had an easy way to Pack-a-Punch, it had great training spots, it had a nice little learning ability for new players. It was just an all-around fun map to play. The power wasn't that hard to turn on or off. I mean, obviously, you can't turn the power off in that map. But yeah, it was a really, really, really fun map to play, and one of the maps, like I said, where I learned how to play zombies, air quotations, good. But the setting is like a German theater. I'm pretty sure it's the theater where Hitler went for that thing where he was watching like that scene in Inglourious Bastards. I don't know if that's actually a true scene. I probably sound like an idiot saying that now, but whatever. I'm an idiot. So it's a German theater, and the wall weapons on that aren't too bad actually, and the mystery box isn't obviously bad either. But the map just has an all-around great classic feel to it, and you feel like you know everything about that map now. But when you do, you think you do, you end up finding new things that you never knew about. And that's what I love about that map. There are so many secrets that we probably still haven't even found out yet that are still in Kino der Toten. And that's what I love about that map, and I will always love it. So, let's get on to number 2. We're almost there, guys. Alright, just like Kino der Toten, or just like Black Ops 1 having Moon for its its last map pack being the best, in my opinion, and Kino der Toten having being the first like map you get to play in the whole thing, being the best of the starting maps, I think that Black Ops 1 also got the award for having the best first map pack. So, cause obviously World at War had Verrückt, which was cool and everything, but nah. And Black Ops 2 had Durries, which again was cool and everything, but nah. But then we get Black Ops 1's first map pack, Ascension. I can thank Ascension for me learning how to train like a champ. That map taught me so many things about training, and obviously you get PhD in that map, which is one of the most infamous perks ever, thanks to Treyarch for putting it in every single map, but not letting us get it in every single map, like having Die Rise and Mob of the Dead, it's in there, but it's in the background and all that stuff. It's just such a troll with that perk. But they finally added, or Mob of the Dead was added, or not Mob of the Dead, PhD Flopper was added in this map, and that was the only time we haven't actually been trolled by them with PhD Flopper. But yeah, that map added so much good training potential and so many good memories from that map, like the moment where I almost pulled a clutch with just a pistol after respawning into the map when both my friends went down, but I was just throwing grenades and buying new ones, or just throwing grenades and shooting them. Obviously I didn't win because had a pistol, and I tried to buy an MP5K but went down. But that was pretty much, like, that was one of the only bad things, or that was like a clutch moment that I almost had, and it would have been great if I actually got it working, obviously, but yeah. But this map also had one of my least favorite boss battles too, with the fact that it had the monkeys. Now, the monkeys aren't bad in general. They throw back grenades, which is kind of funny in my opinion, but they also steal perks, and they're so impossible to kill if you don't have a thunder gun or a ray gun. It's so angry, but I'd still rather take them over the Panzer Soda any day. But yeah, so overall, great setting, like a Russian not airbase, space station area, which is cool. And so, like, it's an awesome little space station area. And it also has some cool wonder weapon, which is also the thunder gun, but that was in Kino, so I don't really count it as that being the thunder gun. But it was just an overall great map, and I really enjoy that map. And it's obviously lots of fun to play with friends. So let's get on to number 1, guys. Are you ready? And for number 1 in my top 10 favorite zombie list is Mob of the Dead. Yes, Mob of the Dead. The second DLC for Black Ops 2. Now this map doesn't, when you first saw it, doesn't seem that exciting. Oh yeah, it's an Alcatraz prison, which is pretty cool, Alcatraz. Oh, 4 characters who also played by relatively famous actors. That's cool. A boss, that's blah 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 blah. But then, and you see the trailers, you're like, oh, that's okay, it seems like a fun map. But then you get into the game, and that map is easily, obviously, because it's on number 1 spot, my favorite map in the entire Zombies, everything. Every single map that you can have in Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 1, and World at War, I would take Mob of the Dead over any map, because that map is just so much fun to play, because there are so many things that you can do. First of all, the plane ride that shoots you out of the sky with lightning, and then you fall into the Golden Gate Bridge to Pack-a-Punch, which there was a theory going around that PhD was added there after the patch that added the Reagan Mark II into every map for that like hour and a half that it was there. But go to the Golden Gate Bridge to Pack-a-Punch. There was going into Afterlife, which is like a cool little always having quick revive thing, and that was the only map with no quick revive actually, besides Nocturne Tone obviously. That was the only map in Zombies without quicker vibe, which is that's pretty cool actually. But yeah, the characters are really funny and personal favorite Weasel. And also, another Wolfpack tradition thing in this map is that was the first map the first map Easter egg that I beat with the Wolfpack. Yes, the Wolfpack beat the Easter egg from Mob of the Dead, and I was Weasel, so I got to be the cool guy who was like killing them all at the end. But instead of trying to kill them, I just tried to 360 no scope them, and Brutus was killing them all. They ended up killing me obviously because I wasn't really trying, but it was still a blast to do. And that was also the first map that I 100%ed with DLC, so that was something too. Like, that was just an all-around amazing map in my opinion. And the Hell's Retriever, holy crap. The Hell's Retriever / Redeemer is one of the coolest things you can get in zombies in my opinion. It beats every single Wonder Weapon that's there in my opinion. And Brutus isn't that bad, it's not too hard, not too easy. Yeah, he closes perks down and stuff, but that's not that bad. I mean, seriously, we can kill him easily if you have a Mark II or anything. I beat him with a Tommy gun. And speaking of that, the guns are amazing. I like the Uzi coming back, the Tommy gun, the Death Machine, and the Wonder Weapon in that map, which is the Blundergat, which is also freaking amazing too, because that Blundergat's an awesome like shotgun, 4-bullet shotgun, which is just I love that map so much. I played that map so much when it came out. I was going for the world record of my friends. I never ended up doing it, but I might do it sometime this summer, just because I want to come back to that map after played it for this gameplay. But seriously, that map is just so much fun. I love that map. But yeah, so that is my number 1 top 10 list, and there are some honorable mentions I'd like to add to this list. They didn't make it in the top 10, but they were darn close. So some honorable mentions were Town, Survival, Buried, Die Rise, 5, and Call of the Dead. So this is my top 10 zombie list. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Tell me what you guys' top 10 lists are. I will see you guys next time, and a good